What do you do? It's a real question, and as some of you may have picked up by the title and premise of this video, it's a real company too. It's Nothing. This is a company that's made their first 2 phones now. They've got some accessories they're trying to break out, and their options seem to be just give up on the US and never, or maybe try to strike a carrier deal and get in that way, but it doesn't seem like it might work, or just lean all the way in and embrace the actual heart of the question, the number one problem, the biggest asset of the other side. And that's what they're doing. So what Nothing has decided to do, and they're announcing this today, is they have built iMessage into their Android phone. Kinda. So they've announced a new app that is going to come out and be exclusive to the Nothing Phone 2 to start, and it's called the Nothing Chats app. And their goal with this is to literally offer iMessage also on their phone. Now, how does this work, you might be asking? Great question, glad you asked. So I've got it here. This is an app that's co-developed with a company called Sunbird, who has been doing this for a little while in a restricted beta. You might have heard of it, and there's also a couple of others floating around like this. And basically what it does is it lets you sign into it using an Apple ID. So you can just sign up for an Apple account without any Apple products. You sign up for an Apple ID, and then you sign into the app, and it will give you as many iMessage features as possible without actually having an iPhone. So okay, a couple of things about this. One, this Nothing Chats app, when you first sign in, is pretty intuitive. You go through the setup process to create a Nothing account and then connect your Apple ID. So like I said, you can make an Apple ID even if you have no Apple products, and then you sign in, and then everything just seems to work fine. It's more or less looking exactly like a skinned version of the Sunbird beta app. And so sure enough, when you go to message an iPhone or join any group chat that has a bunch of iPhones in it, things that would not work with an Android phone before, it basically starts off by sending through a virtual contact card asking to merge your contact info with your Apple ID email address, and then suddenly it all works, and you're a blue bubble, and you're texting people with iMessage from your Android phone. Also, high quality media is working. So you might have heard of this issue already. This is actually one of my biggest annoyances, but when you message an iPhone with an Android phone or vice versa, and you send like a video or a photo, it's like super blurry because it's been compressed a lot to fit in the file size limits of MMS. But now you actually get that full resolution photo and video treatment as if you're just 2 iPhones talking to each other, which is actually very convenient. Typing indicators work when another person has been typing for a while, and they're also working on the reactions as well.